Hello everybody, it's your girl Gingy here and welcome to my channel Ginger Books, or welcome back if you're a continuing watcher or subscriber. And of course if you're new, hi, my name's Erica, aka Gingy. Alright, so today I have not done a wrap up slash introduction to the month of reading for a very long time. So I'm kind of combining June and July just because I've only really completed 2 books in July. And that's okay, because that's actually more than I usually complete, because it's either 0 or 1. Pat myself on the back here. Plus, also, this is kind of cool, because I noticed this yesterday, is that we're 1 book away from completing my whole Goodreads goal, which is 12 books this year. I am amazed. So after this book I finish, I will hit my Goodreads goal in July. I have never completed my Goodreads goal. Since I started doing Goodreads in 2019. It has been a year of achievements and crushing my goals, so I am so happy with that. But of course, without further ado, let's get into the video. So today, as I said, I am doing a wrap up of what I've read in June and July so far. And I only have 1 physical book with me just because the other one was technically on my Kindle Scribe, as well as the other, and then one that was on a library book that I have already returned. So, currently, I have the 1 physical copy, which is, I read in June, Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare. This is the first book in the Last Hour series. And it was just amazing. I did not realize I needed this book until I read it and went, wow, my heart is so full. And maybe it's because this book has sparked a lot of my creative juices, has made me want to read more. I just don't know. It's just something about Cassandra Clare's writing that I need more. And of course, I should be reading the second one, which I have started and got maybe 20 pages into it, but then put it down. Because I'm doing a few other things first, and so part of me really wants to get back into it, but part of me also wants to savor it. Even though I have spent, this long, because this book came out last year, or 2 years ago. I can't remember. When was it published? Editing me, put that down below. I don't know exactly. I mean, I've waited this long, so I don't know why I keep waiting. And maybe it's part of me is because I don't want it to end because there's only 3 books in this trilogy. But I don't know. But I just love it. From the writing to the plot and the world building to the characters and the fun way that she's being very mysterious about certain characters in their past that I feel like is going to obviously be foreshadowing moments throughout the trilogy. And how they come into play. And I love all of what she's setting up right now because I was so confused, but I understand why the author is doing this because we're going to slowly start piecing this together over the next 2 books. So, and with big reveals. So I'm excited to dive back into Cassandra Clare's world of the Shadowhunters. And yeah, hopefully, obviously I need to read Chain of Iron since I've already started it, but kind of waiting on that for a certain readathon. So, now moving into July, I have actually completed 2 books so far. I'm actually filming this the last Friday of July, just to make sure that I have enough time to get it edited and out. I have reread for the first time A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. I forgot how much I missed Nesta and Cassian. I'm not gonna lie. I think they have a lot more character growth than Rhysand and Feyre did. And I think she does a very instant attraction, but it's very deep-seated hate from trauma kind of type of hate to love, and absolutely adore that. Plus, I also I missed Nesta, Emery, and Gwen. I think they're one of the best trios that has ever been written, in my opinion. So I didn't realize I had missed that until I was reading it and going, oh my goodness, I missed these 3. So, obviously that was a 5 out of 5 stars, as well as Chain of Gold. I forgot that was a 5 out of 5 stars. The next book is part of kind of a vlog project I'm working on. And I read Verity by Colleen Hoover in 4 days, because it was a pretty easy read. It was only 323 pages, or 320 pages. However, and that one I gave a 3 out of 5. If you want to know more about my thoughts, be looking out for the next couple of months of a vlog project I am doing. I'm not going to say what it is quite yet. I just want you guys to be aware. But it definitely was a book I was interested in. I liked the plot. It was very thriller-esque, but there was issues I had with the characters and the character actions that just turned me off from the book. And will I ever reread it? No. But anyway, so those are the 3 books I have read so far, and really happy to complete. And as I said, we are not one away from the Goodreads goal, guys. The Goodreads goal that I finally will be able to complete. I am so excited. Anyways, so moving on into August plans. So I wanted to show you my bullet journal. I am still doing the simple bullet journaling again. However, I do want to start, because the creative juices have been flowing, and I want to kind of get a little bit more technical with the spreads, but we will see how I feel at the end of next month. So I did a little simple spread that is August 2023. It's just literally the name and the year. Hold on. Sorry, Brevi is trying to play with the rag rug that I have in front of the back door. All right, so this is just August. Now, a lot of these spreads, I've been taking inspiration because I really love this Instagram channel, as well as I didn't realize this journalist had a YouTube, and that is Mabel Journals. And I absolutely love their spreads. And so I've taken some inspiration and kind of turned them into a little bit of more of a minimalist, because I'm not hugely artsy, but I kind of want to be, but we will see what I have time for, because again, this is my busy season with the museum, and I have a lot of things going on in my personal life too. So the next one I have is, I did like how they did their August books read and rated, so, and color coded them. So I did a color code here. I wrote down that I would like to try to get up to 4 books. And then with that color code, they also went to their pages read and did the color that it corresponded with the book, which I think would be a lot easier since I do read multiple books from different genres. So me trying to do the same color genre, especially if I were to end with a book and then start with another book, it would blend into the books I have read, if that makes sense. I hope that made sense. And then these 2 pages I added because this month for the month of August, we're going to be doing the romance readathon that I found on a YouTuber's or a booktuber's channel called Maggie's Books and Things. I'm going to link that down below, the original video that I found it. And this is supposed to be a month-long readathon where it's more of you're trying to get a high page count than prompts. So thought that would be kind of easy to do. As well as the theme is Bridgerton, and so the Maggie's Books and Things has kind of imagined where you pick a character and you're on a team, which we have Amaya Reed, which is on the Blue Stockings team, which is kind of supposed to be more kind of academic and kind of brainiac type character. So these are the points. I also have the tracker of how many books we're going to read. I will put that in pencil, or how many pages we read. As well as like bonus if you read a romance, historical romance, or an LGBTQ plus or BIPOC author. So I'll have to look through my many books on my TBR and figure out what kind of fits that. So figure that would be something fun to do during the month of August. And then also I'm going to start following the Literally Dead Book Club, which is hosted by Kayla from Books and Lala. And I will link that down below. The books that are going to be for August, September, and I believe October. Yeah. And the next one is, and I just have not printed off the picture yet because I want to do that now, print the picture covers of the book, is A Twisted Love Story. And I just put like the format, just the information of the book. And then I'll write my small review maybe down here or the rating underneath the book. So that's 2 books that I know that, 2 things that we're going to get to, and actually 1 book that's going to be on the August TBR, obviously. Hi, guys. I know I just signed off for my summer reading so far wrap up, as well as my August reading TBR, or what plans are. I screwed up. I thought the Magical Readathon Aurelium Autumn Equinox was in September. No, it's in August because, and I'm going to link it down below because G from Book Roast just released her Magical Readathon TBR for August reading plans. And I didn't know that. Oh my. So that means our reading plans have changed just a little bit, but we're gonna do 2. I know this is very ambitious, but since the romance readathon is based on how many pages you read, we could probably do this. So since there's no prompts. So that means I need to get my reading journal back out, and I'm gonna have to make a spread. So I don't have a spread, I just have a piece of paper right now. So I said fall equinox, I meant autumn equinox, because that's what it is. So I took off, I think I said before that I took off 2 of the careers, just because I think 3 careers was way too ambitious. So we're just going to be demonologists now. That is our calling or our career. And so for what we have to do, there's certain degree, like levels that we have to do for prompts in order to get like our O for, I think it's just like the satisfactory, Q, which is like the middle grade, and then D for distinguished, which is like the top grade that you have to get. And because of that, since there's 3 prompts with each, if you have to get a distinguished, that means you have 3 prompts for that class that you have to complete to get the distinguished. So what we have to do for demonologists is we have to get an O in elemental studies, so that means there's only 1 prompt for that one. A Q in spells and incantations, so there's 2 prompts for that one. O for conjuration, so 1 prompt, and 3 for demonologist since it is D for distinguished. So that means we have 8 prompts we have to complete. Now, of course, these prompts, you can find a book that completes multiple prompts. So it's not that we have to do a book for each one, we just have to complete the prompts. So for those, the elemental studies one, for O, it's Earth, a book with the word Earth in the title. For spells and incantations, it's Charm, short trip, so it's like short trip. Read a manga, comic, or graphic novel, which I do have some on my shelf that I have not read yet. Incantation, which is Black Flame, black cover or fire on the cover, which shouldn't be hard because I have multiple books with dark, I'm pretty sure it's black covers. Conjuration, a ghostly etiquette, read a court/royal book, which won't be hard for me, and who knows, I might have to reread something, but that's fine. Demonology, so this is where the 3 prompts are. Intro to low-level demonology. Read a first book you see on Goodreads, Instagram, etc. So we'll probably do that. I do plan on releasing a week-long vlog of me reading for the Magical Readathon, so we'll probably do that one during that vlog. Summon Implings, a book with a magical creature. And then the next one is Controlling Implings, and create a poll and let others decide. So I may do that with my friend, is create a poll and have my friend decide which book is going to be, or 2 of my friends, and figure out. And then, oh crap, then I'll have to do a tiebreaker. I wonder if my husband will do that with me. Do a tiebreaker. So, in case if they don't pick the same book. Now, the other thing is there is a challenge. It's called Impling Summoning Challenge. And of course, this kind of goes towards our demonologist because we're going to learn how to, and be tested if we can summon an Impling as well as control an Impling. So, and that's where this wonderful chart here comes in to play. Hopefully I can get it on the screen. Where we have to do this a book that covers all of these prompts, or 2 books that cover like half of these prompts, and the other half of these prompts. But I'm trying to find a book that summons all the prompts because you have to connect the points. So pretty much what happens is you start at night, then it has to be read from before author. So it's an author I've read from before. The book also has to have a 400 to 450 pages. It also has to have a 1 letter appears twice, which is pretty easy. It also has to be a book that is released in 2023 or 2022, and it has to have blue on the cover, or any amount of blue. It could literally be just a smidging of blue. So, and it has to cover all of these. If not, whatever one I stop on, let's say that it was 1 letter appears twice, the next book has to have 1 letter that appears twice, and then it has to be released in 2023 or 2022, or blue on the cover, if that makes sense. There is a video that I will also link down below that will explain a little bit better with G from Book Roast. So, in order how to do this. So that everybody has a visual, because I'm a visual learner, so it's easier for me to see it being explained than just it being explained to me. So, Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw and had stumbled upon this video and want to stick around for more videos, hit that subscribe button and that bell notification so you are notified when I post. My tentative schedule is always Tuesdays and Thursdays, with the last week in the month where I take a break to edit videos for next month and etc. But I hope everybody has a great start to their week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!